Oh, you didn't get a Sennheiser? Sorry, you want to switch out? Hey, welcome to 520 Sports Talk. Bill McCullough, Sean Scott here at High Five Sports Grill on the corner of Orange Grove and Thornydale.
Hey, Bill. High five. High Five Sports Grill.
That's right. We are here, and we got a good crowd. It's pretty nice. We want to thank you guys, one, for bailing us out when the other program canceled at the last minute. So thank you very much for helping us out, and we are going to do a phenomenal job of getting you guys your name out there, how people can get involved with the Tucson Fierce, how they can, not only the kids but the parents. Obviously, the parents are a big part of it, helping out with snack bars and fundraisers and that type of thing. So we're really glad to have you guys here tonight. Before we get started, let me just go over a few of the sponsors because we got to pay the bills here. So. Right. Once again, we are at High Five Sports Grill and Lounge here at Orange Grove and Thornydale in the Sam Levitt's shopping center. Is that what they call this place?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, great food. He had a French dip sandwich. I had this bacon-wrapped shrimp that was just off the hook. So, everybody looks like they're fun. They're all eating. They're all smiling. So, good times, good times. So, thank you, High Five. And this is one of our new show locations here in Marana in the northwest part of the metro area. Bianchi's Italian up the road a bit, Tangerine and Thornydale, and also the original location by the West Campus of Pima at Speedway and Silverbell. Original and authentic Italian food. Vince Bianchi and his parents have been in business since 1977. So definitely check them out if you're.
I was really little then.
That's right.
I was really
little. If you're
little.
up in Marana, come to the north side location. If you're down on the west side of town, go to Speedway and Silverbell. Johnny Gibson's Downtown Market and High Wire Lounge at Broadway and 6th Avenue. Got a huge selection of sandwiches, burgers, and ready-to-eat food. Obviously, being a grocery store, there's dozens of things to eat, to drink, milk, water, sodas, teas, energy drinks, anything you can think of. High Wire Lounge will take care of the adult beverages when we have our show Under the Stars in the back patio. So thank you, Johnny Gibson's. Arizona Native Landscaping, Design, Installation, and Maintenance. Go to their website at ArizonaNativeLandscaping.com or visit them on their Facebook page at Arizona Native Landscaping. And then we'll get to the other sponsors a bit later.
So, how we usually like to start this with the coaches. Introduce yourself. Now, I know it's a new organization. Normally we'd ask you how long you've been with the Tucson Fierce, but it's a new organization. So maybe tell us, after you introduce yourselves, how the club sort of came to be, why you decided to start a new club as opposed to having the girls join another club, and kind of go from there.
My name's Erica Aguilar, and actually we're not too new. We just have a new name, kind of. So we're getting new players and stuff like that. For the most part, a lot of these girls have played with us through Little League, Baja. We've caught, some girls along the way, and by word of mouth, we get new players in all the time. So we're not that new, but we are.
Okay.
But this is a new organization that we just started right after the spring season for Little League. This is our new club ball team.
Okay.
A lot of the girls practice with us and so forth, but we've been coaching as a trio for quite some time now, and we're all family. So my dad, my brother, and so we kind of kept it in the family, and we have daughters. So
do you fight?
Yeah, all the time.
In front of the children?
No. The brotherly love thing, Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Okay, so you did mention that you take the kids straight out of Little League, the Baja thing. So you are basically the introduction to club ball, where you want to teach them a lot of fundamentals. Coming out of Baja and Little League, is there probably their first taste of the sport, where now you're going to say, okay, now we're going to start getting serious. Club ball is to get you guys into college, to get you scholarships, take the burden away from your parents.
Exactly.
Yes. And so tell us a little bit about how you approach that, coming from a Little League frame of mind into a club ball frame of mind.
Well, you kind of said the words correctly there. We are considered one of those introduction teams where we want to establish them with good rules and morals, and responsibilities to get to the next level. And we consider ourselves one of those startup teams where they're learning their fundamentals. You know, we get girls that have never played softball in their life but are very athletic, and we want to teach them the game and so forth. So we start fundamentally, and we grow them, and some girls, they go on to other teams.
And you can't teach speed.
Can't teach speed.
No, that's for sure.
Exactly. So let me ask you this. A lot of times when girls or boys, for that matter, are introduced to a new sport, it's kind of a good idea, in my opinion, maybe Sean may agree or not, to go watch a team. What I want to do is invite you guys to go watch the Pima College Aztecs. Rebecca Quiroz is the coach. She does a great job. That's kind of an introduction to college ball, where she's not going to get the 5-star blue chippers, but she's going to get the kids that will play right away. I mean, unless you're a really, really good softball player, he's a freshman year in a 4-year school, you're going to sit on the bench. The big thing and the big advantage of junior college is you play right away, because it doesn't matter if you're a freshman or a sophomore. There's only 2 years, so you're going to play. That's a big thing, and I would encourage you guys to take your girls to watch Pima next spring and check out the nuances of college ball, and they can probably learn a lot.
It also has to do with the local girls.
Right.
You know, some of these local girls don't get the exposure that a lot of other girls get.
Right.
You know, especially with club ball and stuff. Like my daughter said, that we've got a lot of newbies that show up to our team. You know, and we welcome them. You know, we try to teach them the fundamentals of softball and stuff, and always try to work with them and try to work with them hard. You know, try to get to play the softball correctly.
I think that's a great place when you're pulling new players and fresh out of Little League and Baja and everything, because you get the opportunity to not have this fierce have-to-win competition mentality that all these other club teams have to have. When you get the Royals, you get the Show, you get Roadrunners, Desert Thunder, you get all of them, and their focus is just win, 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 And this is fundamentals. It's building skills. It's building camaraderie. It's building team attitude. And you just, it's nice because you have the luxury of being able to welcome them into the softball family, the softball environment. You don't have to worry about some of the other things that are going to be coming along later in their careers. Now, in terms of when you had said, bringing them to watch higher level sports, or in this case softball, little feedback. It wasn't even ours.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely have the luxury of the U of A, which is one of the premier college softball teams in town, which is great.
Right.
For me, I grew up playing ice hockey. So for me, I was watching pro teams. I grew up in Southern California. I watched the Kings. I watched the Ducks. And that was, when you watch the highest level of sport, that's what got me juiced up. So, I mean, it's different. I mean, like, really, you think of high-level college softball is going to be the pinnacle of what a lot of the girls are going to be able to see. And, you have a College World Series team right here in town that they're going to be able to model their games after, which I think is a good benefit to what you guys have going on.
Yes.
Plus, it drives the passion. Like when I was a kid, I got to go on the field at Dodger Stadium when I was in junior high school, and I thought that was like the neatest thing in the world, and that really drove my passion for baseball and other sports. So, like I said, I encourage you. Let me know. I'll talk to Rebecca, and we can maybe set a little side, set away a part of the bleachers for you and stuff. But what I want to ask you guys, and you may or may not know, but I want to ask you this question because I ask a lot of the softball coaches this. Coaching boys and coaching girls is like an apple and an orange, okay? The girls, in my opinion, now check me if I'm wrong, in my opinion, are more like a sponge. They want to learn. They don't come in with the attitude that the boys have, that they know everything, that you can't teach them anything, and you got to kind of break that down. Right. That's one thing about being a football player is they'll break you down real quick. So, but it just seems like girls, I mean, I'm sure there's challenges to coaching them, but it just seems like, I don't know, I think that they're more apt to want to learn things. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, absolutely. The boys, I've done both. So I've coached club ball for boys, and now I'm coaching club ball for girls. So the biggest difference is, and you're right, is the attitude. when I was coaching the boys, it was, yeah, I know. Yeah, I've done that. Okay. And the girls are like, okay, coach, okay, coach, okay, coach. So, they're really receptive to the teachings and wanting to grow. And the boys seem to have it all figured out already, even though they don't. So that is one of the biggest differences, other than emotional support for the girls, because the girls are a lot more emotional than some of the boys, or most of the boys anyways. There is a lot of emotional support with the girls, which makes us a tighter knit family type oriented.
And
team.
another thing we also notice about girls is that when you speak to them, they'll look you in the eye.
Okay.
You make that eye contact with them and stuff. A lot of times the boys will duck their head and think they know what's going on, but the girls do look at you in the eyes, and make that connection, So, and they do understand and things. So that's a big deal too. So the girls are pretty cool. They seem to be enjoying trying to play softball, and we stress to try to have as much fun as possible. Like we are a new club ball team. We try to win. What we tell the girls is, hey, go out there, try the best you can. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That life is not going to end. So
As long as you leave everything on the field,
Yes.
you know that you gave it 100%.
Absolutely.
Plus, with coaching boys sports, us boys, we're stupid. We're stupid and pig-headed. So I mean, that's why you see all the coaches get in trouble because they're yelling at the players on the bench and everything like that. It's because we're stupid. We don't get it the first through the 7th time. So the 8th time, when we have to be yelled at, it's just because we didn't get it the first 7 times.
Yeah,
You told us.
exactly.
I coach basketball, and they don't get it the first 12 times. So time number 13, I'm screaming. And in my case, it's they're now 14 and 15, so now I'm screaming and I'm swearing. And I'm like, come on, So I totally understand that. So.
One of the biggest things that we like to teach to our girls is that they're going to learn from losing. They're going to learn from making mistakes, and so we use all of those things, especially the losing. To teach them lessons and to teach them how to be better players.
That's a great point. And David Adams, my other co-host, he brings that up. You can learn more from a loss than you can from a win, especially if you have the advantage of film. You can say, hey, you didn't get down and square up on that grounder. You reach for it instead of moving laterally with your feet, that type of thing. At the end of the day, though, and you hit the nail right on the head, you play sports to have fun.
Right.
If you're not having fun, you need to change sports or not play, because once it becomes a chore, you're defeated. Yeah, it's just. Well, the one thing that's synonymous with girls and boys is that at the end of practice, when you make them run burners, they don't like it.
Well, no one likes drills. I mean, it's just one of those things that conditioning. Now, I know that the unpopular opinion is that baseball and softball there isn't as much running as football and all this stuff. Unpopular opinion.
Right.
Unpopular. I know better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. So when in other sports you can get away with being the better conditioned team, I think the skill sports like baseball and softball and things like that, you need to have the conditioning and the fundamentals almost on an equal playing field.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we actually just had a conditioning practice yesterday.
Yeah.
As you can see, the girls still have plenty of energy over there.
Yeah.
After
That's right. Oh, to be young again.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure. So.
But that's again, one of the things that we like to do is our conditioning practices. Since we are so new, we have actually only really been in club ball for about 3 to 4 months now, actively. And so I own a gym, and one of the things that we're going to be incorporating in our conditioning is speed, agility, and strength for these girls. So I'll have my personal trainers from my gym come and teach these girls the speed, agility, and strength. So that's part of of our club team.
Okay.
That's something that I'm actually paying for out of my pocket to benefit our girls.
What gym do you own?
It's a psychosomatic transformation centers.
We need to talk after the show. We're looking we're actually looking for a gym membership and a gym sponsor. And we'll trade you.
Are they all franchised? Psychosomatic?
They are all franchised.
I was going to say because I know that there's a woman that owns one up on the northwest side, and so okay, they're all different. Because I see you're advertising all over social media, so you guys do a fantastic job of doing that.
Yeah.
And
we'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, as someone who has a friend who used to be a coach there, I know that you guys do tremendous conditioning work.
Yes.
So
okay, so before we get to the girls, tell the viewers out here how they can get involved with the Tucson Fierce Team. I mean, you have a website, obviously you have a Facebook page, that type of thing.
We do have a Facebook page. You can go to our website or our Facebook and look us up. Have any questions, we'll answer. You were able to get in touch with us pretty easy. So
yeah, very easy.
We're always looking for sponsors, always looking for that next, level of sponsorships for the girls. A lot of these girls come from, I wouldn't say broken homes, but homes that need a little bit of assistance.
Sure,
and
sure.
a lot of club ball teams, you'll
very
find
expensive.
very expensive.
Very
Established
expensive.
ones,
Very expensive, and and they have the uniforms, they have the matching things. We are more like a Sandlot, and we don't have the matching stuff yet. We're trying to get there. We're working on it, but
you don't say you play ball like a girl, right?
No.
Okay.
No, they're far from that.
From the Sandlot movie.
Oh yeah. So, we're always looking for that next level of sponsorship. Anybody that can come out and be involved with them, we're appreciative towards it. You know what I mean? And we're trying to get them to look as good as they play.
well, I see that there's a common sponsor. I don't know if you saw that, Bill, on the back of their shirts.
Yes. And that's one of our sponsors as well.
Yeah, so there's a common sponsor there. Now, let me ask you, are most clubs, and if so, is your club set up as a 501c3? Is it a nonprofit?
Yes.
Okay.
So we do have the nonprofit 501c3. You have to have that in an established club ball setting because you have to have the insurance and all.
Right.
The after thing. So it's expensive for us.
Yeah, I know it's usually $1,000 to $1,500 just to set up the nonprofit at a minimum.
Absolutely.
Now, the reason I bring that up is because for people watching that want to donate, that want to become a sponsor, that want to just donate time, money, however, there is a tax deduction involved.
There is tax deduction.
So that there's some tax advantages to being a sponsor of these teams that, they benefit, you benefit, so it really works out well. So when you see you get your name on the back of a shirt, or you get your name on something.
Right, and
you're also getting a nice little write-off too.
Exactly. So we mention our sponsors, throughout the season. If they get on the jersey, with so much donation or some kind of a sponsorship.
Banners on the field.
Banners on the field,
Sure.
always. So we do have the resources to advertise for them as well as them sponsoring us. So we work hand in hand.
With social media, you can put advertisement pretty much anywhere. Thank you to our sponsors, blah blah blah. And then you can list them all off right there with their logos. It's
Absolutely.
Very easy to get a lot of exposure.
Yeah, and that keeps the girls' costs down. And like I said, club ball's expensive, but we don't like to charge a lot. We don't charge them a big monthly fee. So, any girls that want to come out and try out, we're not going to turn you away because you can't afford it.
That's great, and that says a lot right there for the organization, because who knows what kind of athletes? Athletes all don't come from rich families.
Exactly.
So, and like I said, at the end of the day, it's about having fun, learning the game. So we want to thank you, coaches, very much for laying the foundation for the program. Remember to go to the Tucson Fierce Facebook page if you want to get involved, and this includes the parents too. Running the snack bar, helping out with fundraisers.
Right.
When you guys have a fundraiser, because you were on our show, feel free to contact us. Car washes, whatever. We will come out and do a live remote at your fundraiser.
We actually just had a cornhole tournament in Green Valley, and the guys up at Triple Play were really well organized up there to help us out. So we made a few dollars.
All right, great. That's what it's all about, because that trickles down to the kids and helps them.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much. You laid the foundation. We'll go ahead and let the kids build the house now.
Yeah, if you can prime away from the dart game right behind here. I know it's very serious going on right now, but prime away from that. In the meantime, he's going to pay some more bills. We'll get some of the girls up here and
right. Thank you.
Tell 'em
Very
to-
competitive, so.
Tell them to settle down. I can tell they're
Yeah.
no. I mean,
We'll get
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, coaches. Appreciate it. Okay, back to the sponsors. Catalina Auto Recycling. Why buy new when used will do? For all your automotive parts needs, go to CatalinaAutoRecycling.com. My vehicle is like the poster child for Catalina Auto Recycling. I have so many parts that I've gotten, and it's in tip-top shape. It's fast, it's fun to drive, and it saved me a boatload of money over having to go to AutoZone or Merle's or O'Reilly's or even the dealer, especially the dealer, and buying those same parts.
you have a really fun new bumper on the front of your car that I saw
Yeah, fun.
from Catalina Auto Recycling. I saw that they just installed that. So
Yeah, my car's
Good stuff.
looking sharp. So thank you to Catalina Auto Recycling and Doug Sturdivant. Appreciate it. Arizona Lending Specialist. Contact Mo, the mortgage lady, at 520-510-6698 for the lowest rates in town. And believe me, she can undercut the SunStreets, the Novas, all those big national companies by 0.5%, sometimes 0.75%. That translates into thousands of dollars savings when you're spending a couple $100,000 on a house. So definitely check her out, 520-510-6698. One of my favorite sponsors, Jim Miller State Farm, just relocated up at Coach Line in Silver Bell. So his new office is right next to the Pima Federal Credit Union, right there at Coach Line in Silver Bell. If you don't see it, look for his red VW in the parking lot and go inside and bug him for a quote. He's your one-stop shop for life, auto, home, renters, and bank insurance. And we thank you, Jim Miller. Also, Jim will be covering the U of A volleyball team this year for us again. Covered it last year, did a great job. So watch on the 520sportstalk.com website for exciting articles about the progress of Mr. Dave Rubio and his volleyball Cats.
I need to ask
this
him what
year.
bank insurance is.
I don't know, but he sells it, and it's good.
Yeah.
Tuller Trophy, 2 convenient locations to serve you at 6th Avenue and 6th Street, and at 5700 block of East 22nd. Tucson's original trophy and award center. Go to tullertrophy.com. Also, they're not just trophies and plaques and certificates. If you need a name on your door, if you need some marketing knickknacks, types of stuff to give away, they also do that. So definitely check them out. First Heritage Realty, the A to B team with our friend Brittany Palma. Looking for a house, condo, townhouse, or just land, give her a call at 520-270-7958 and move the healthy way. And we will finish up with our sponsors a little bit later. Hey, girls, how you doing? Okay, so this is
Sorry,
the
you have to stand.
12U
I'm
team,
kidding.
huh? There we go.
Oh my God.
We got enough chairs? Okay.
Some of them play 10 and 12.
Okay, good. So we got a little bit good mixture. All right. So you guys share this mic, and then you guys share that mic, okay? All right, so we're going to start with you. We're going to go around this way. Give us your name, where you go to school, and what positions you play.
Oh.
Look at the camera. You forgot your name?
Yeah. Yeah. My name's Leah Laya.
Okay. And where do you go to school?
Ross Scrooge.
Okay. And what positions do you play?
I play pitcher and outfield.
Great. All right.
My name's Lupita. I go to Accelerating Learning Lab and I play outfield.
Great. Thank you.
My name is Suchila. I play pitcher, first and third.
All right.
Oh, I go to school at Robbins.
And Robbins, okay.
My name's Sienna, but in softball I go by Martina, and I go to Mansfield, and I play shortstop, pitcher, and catcher.
All right.
Okay. My name's Kyla. I go to Mansfield and I play pitcher and third base.
My name is Flojo. I go to Ross Scrooge and I play all of them except for catcher. My name's Liliana. I go to Gladden Farms and I play outfield and third base.
All right, terrific. Well, we're glad to have you on the show. And the one thing I noticed about all of you guys is you play more than one position. That's very, very important because it makes you more valuable to the team.
I play one position every game.
And what's that? Talk in the mic. Nobody can.
Outfield.
Okay, but do you play all 3 outfield positions? What ones do you play?
No, I haven't been playing.
Talk in the mic.
Huh?
Talk in the mic. Talk in the mic. There you go.
What?
So do you play? You said you play outfield, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you play left field?
Yeah.
You play right field?
No.
Is it just left field?
Yeah.
Not center?
That's where they put me.
Okay,
That's
good
what-
deal.
For now. But if they change, you're gonna have to learn something new, right?
Yeah.
Like you may have to field a grounder as opposed to a fly ball.
Uh-huh.
Got to learn every single position, right?
Uh-huh.
Unless you don't want to play catcher, then don't learn it. You know, that's fine.
I can't play catcher. Wait,
You can if you want to.
I don't like catching. I don't like
Okay,
swatting.
so here's my question to you. And this is there's no wrong answers, okay? It's kind of an offense versus defense, okay?
Oh,
All right.
bad. I'm bad at this.
Would you rather get a game-winning hit,
Oh.
or would you rather throw the runner out at home plate to win the game?
The first one.
Okay.
Oh, your turn. Second one or
The first one.
Okay, say I'd rather get, remember the viewers out there.
I really get the hit.
They can't remember what he says.
I know.
So
Home run or throw them out?
Home run.
There you go. That's what I want to hear.
home run.
I'd rather throw him out.
That a girl.
Throw him out.
I throw him out.
Throw him out.
Throw him out.
See, the nice thing about throwing them out is you can just kind of look at them and you're like, yeah, you're out.
So, this question might be something for your coaches. Have you been taught how to do a proper slide?
No, I can't slide.
You can't slide?
I don't know
All
how.
right, that goes for everyone. So, pass the mic around. Have you been taught by the coaches how to slide, like in a second or third base?
I know how to slide, but I don't do it
But you don't do. Why not?
because I'm scared.
Because you're scared.
You don't want to get dirty, or
And then it rips your pants. It rips your pants. I know how to slide.
that a girl.
I know how to slide.
Yeah. I know how to slide.
I know how to slide. I know how to slide, but I'm not the best.
That's all right. That's all right. It's all learning. So you two, I'm sure tomorrow at practice are going to be taught how to slide.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the coaches if they teach them how to slide cleats up. You know, when you're going into second, you need to prevent the double play.
That's right.
But that's more advanced.
That's right.
We were. I know the camera's probably not going to get this. We were actually wondering if you were going to teach them how to slide cleats up into second base.
Well, yeah, they're gonna learn. They're learning right now. We did some sliding yesterday, but grass isn't too.
Grass, what's that in the desert?
What? Yeah, right. The reason I was joking around, when you slide cleats up, that basically means that you're trying to kind of get in the head of the second base person or the shortstop, so they can't do a double play. What happens is that you're almost playing a little defense when you're playing offense, because if you block the person who's tagging to throw to first base, they can't make the play. They'll teach you about this. This is all like.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And actually, double plays in softball are very rare because of the fact that it's only 60 feet between the bases. So, but it's a good thing to know. So let me ask you this: other than softball, what other sports do you enjoy playing? Anybody can start.
Volleyball.
Volleyball, indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
Okay.
Volleyball and basketball.
Okay.
Horseback riding.
Horseback riding. All right.
Soccer.
Okay.
Soccer, volleyball, and track.
Okay. That's good.
Basketball.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing? Just softball?
Okay. Let's not get the mics mixed up.
Okay,
here.
so what have you learned from playing other sports that helps you in softball? Except for you, because you don't play anything but softball.
I have no idea. It taught me how to run better and faster and
Exactly.
longer.
That's a good one.
I don't know really.
Now, what other sport did you play?
Just basketball.
Basketball. Okay, so basketball is up and down. Where in softball, you're standing either in infield or outfield, you're waiting for the ball to come to you. Basketball, you're always moving, whether you're dribbling, even if you don't have the ball, you're moving around. So basketball will help you with your endurance because of the fact that it's constant movement. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. To have fun.
To have fun? Yeah. That's a good one.
Running.
Okay.
Tell me how to have a better grip.
There you go. There you go. And the reason we ask you this is because softball is going to help you in the other sports you play. The other sports you play are going to help you in softball. Like I played football and basketball and baseball, and every sport helped me with the other sports. So it's a good thing to use it to do other sports because you're also using other muscle groups that you don't use maybe when you're playing softball. Everybody here has had sore muscles, right? That's your body's way of telling you what? Hey, you haven't used me in a while, right? So that's why you're sore. Let me give you a little bit of fun fact here, okay? The best thing for sore muscles, whether it's after practice, after a game, does anybody know? Chocolate milk. I'm serious, chocolate milk. There's something in the cocoa bean that helps rejuvenate tired and sore muscles.
I don't like milk.
Well, chocolate. You don't like
Chocolate
chocolate milk,
almond
though? Chocolate milk's pretty good, though, right? I don't like milk either, but I will drink some chocolate milk.
Even if you're lactose intolerant, there's almond chocolate milk.
Yes, there's. Yeah, I guess.
Sore muscles, chocolate milk.
Okay.
Well,
I have 2 questions. These are very important questions. Maybe. Okay. First question. I'm going to put them on the spot right now, okay? Who's your favorite coach?
I know.
You have a microphone?
Coach Erica.
No comment.
no comment. Takes the politically correct way out, all right?
They're all family. It's okay.
I have 2.
You have 2 out of 3? Yeah. Are you going to tell us which 2 or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Coach Erica and Coach Arnold Jr.
Right?
That goes for all of you.
All of them.
Politically correct. It's good.
All of them, I guess.
Careful with the mics because that'll make a big sound on the...
All of them.
Okay, all of them. Okay, so let me ask you this, kind of a follow-up to Sean's question. Oh, okay, go ahead.
All of them?
Okay. Let me ask you this, okay? What drill does your coaches make you do that you absolutely hate?
Oh my God. The batting drill.
The batting drill, okay?
I don't know what it's called, but it's where you have to go at third, and then she throws you the ball, and then you have to go around. Oh, zigzag.
Zigzags, okay?
When you have to lay on the floor and then you have to pop up and catch it in the air. I hate that one.
There's a floor on the softball field?
Yes. You didn't know that. It's under the dirt. It's the floor.
The zip zap.
The zigzag, okay?
I don't like doing where we have to like sprint and then do push-ups and then sit-ups and then sprint back again. I hate those.
I farted yesterday.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's called a duck. You stepped on a duck.
I farted.
Yeah, the one that she said where we
Okay.
have to do those.
Now, the reason I asked you that is because there's a reason that the coaches make you do that, okay? One is for endurance. One is to get you in shape. But also, and check me if I'm wrong, coaches, a lot of it's discipline. They want to see how you're going to respond to what they ask you to do. And if you just do it, I mean, there's, when I played football or basketball, there's drills that I didn't like, but you did it because it makes you a better player and it makes you a good teammate. A good teammate is going to help you push yourself harder, and that's part of learning as part of sports.
The one, the drill that I hate is my friend Z. She loves that drill.
Okay, well, some people like drills and the others don't.
Okay, so I know we have some of your other teammates that are going to be coming on in just a couple seconds. So we got 2 funny questions for you, okay? All right, so I'll go first with mine. Who, if you could be any superhero, man or woman, real or fake, whatever, doesn't matter who it is, who would it be? And why?
Wonder Woman because they said that she couldn't do anything and then she did it.
And she's got an invisible plane.
I don't like any superheroes.
Probably Iron Man. Like, I know he died, but like Iron Man.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
We'll leave that part out.
like because like I guess he was a leader or something. The Avengers or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, a big dog. I know what. Superman and I don't know, cause he's like my favorite colors and he flies like really high.
Yeah, he can do everything. He's Superman.
And like I always wanted to try to fly.
He shoot lasers out of his eyeballs.
Okay, be Joker because I like clowns. So yeah.
All right.
Oh, can I do mine? Can I do mine?
Who's next?
I like Captain America. I don't know why. I just like him. I don't
He looks
know.
cool. He's got a cool outfit and everything.
He's got a super strong shield.
Yeah.
I like Spider-Man because
Atta
he can
girl.
go super high.
There you go.
I like Spider-Man because of the webs.
That's always a good
If I
thing.
had that, I take my sis. I wet my sister's mouth so she wouldn't talk.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm going to use one of Sean's questions. Okay, everybody's gone to the fair, right? The Pima County Fair, the Arizona State Fair. What is your favorite fair food?
I think it's a variety.
Yeah.
I like the funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes, all right?
And the fried Oreos.
And the fried Oreos, okay?
I like the cotton
Definitely
candy.
nutritious.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Anyone else?
You can all answer. It's not just for one person.
The French fries because they're like in a like
Oh, the
Yeah.
curly ones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
yeah.
Who else?
I like popcorn.
Popcorn, all right.
I also like the funnel cakes.
The funnel cakes.
Okay, so funnel cake seems to be the odds-on favorite here.
The funnel cake.
All right.
I wanted to change my mind from last time because I know that I had said like the pickles and there were some other fair foods that I mentioned. There's this one food stand way in the back over by one of the fun houses and by like the super crazy rides back there. And what they have, it's a giant hot dog, but they put the hot dog in the middle of this potato that's cut in a big spiral. So it's like having a hot dog and fries all at the same time. It's so good.
I bet that's kind of messy picking it up, though.
Well, it's on a stick also.
Oh, it's on a stick. Okay, that makes
Because it's fair food, so it's on a stick.
Sure.
So check it out next time the fair comes around, which is not for another 9 months. But when it does.
State Fair's in October.
Oh, fair enough. Well, there you go. Okay, well, thank you so much. Now, the last thing you guys get to do, because remember, you may have family all over the country, Phoenix, all over, wherever. Each of you, we're going to start right here to my left. Take the microphone, look right over there, and say hi to whoever you want to that's watching.
Big shout-out time.
Or you can just go, hi.
Anybody can start.
Hi, world.
Now, we've had cats, dogs, fish, Jenny Finch. I mean, you can shout out to anybody you want.
Hi, Mom and Christopher.
There you go.
Hi, Mom.
There you go.
Hi.
Can it be people in Alaska?
Sure, anywhere in the United States.
Hi, Aunt Linda.
Is she watching? Well, hopefully you're watching from Alaska, Aunt Linda, and we appreciate that.
Okay. Hi, Mom and Dad, and Rufus, my dog. Love you, Rufus.
All right, Rufus gets the shout out. I like it.
Anyone else?
My dog named Bella.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Bill, is there anyone you want to shout out?
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
My
Well,
friend's here. I only
Yeah,
have one
exactly. Well, girls, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on
you
the
for
show.
coming
We
in.
really appreciate it. If you can do us a favor and go find someone else who plays on the other team, the 10U, is it
Thank
the
you,
10U
guys.
team? And bring them up here and tell them they better behave, right?
That's right.
Okay.
All right, thank you, girls. All right, getting back to the sponsors. That was crazy. Getting back to the sponsors. Oasis Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your units are in tip-top shape by calling David Murrieta at 520-648-1755. Another one of our great sponsors, New Stitch Embroidery. They do our shirts right here. They do the embroidery. They do silkscreen. And they're one of the few printing silkscreen printing clothing shops that have a laser printer, a color laser printer that will print on cotton material, T-shirts, that type of thing. If you ever had silkscreen done, you know that you pay extra money for each additional color. This laser printer, doesn't matter if you have 2 colors or 6 colors, it's the same price. So that's a big asset when you have to order 50 shirts or something for a team. Definitely check out New Stitch Embroidery. They're located just north of Pueblo High School at 3114 South 12th Avenue. You call them at 520-741-1070 or go to newstitch.net. It's not .com, newstitch.net. And just as they have the sign on the back of their jerseys, Pat's Chili Dogs is also one of our sponsors. We thank Charlie, the owner of Pat's. It's a great place to go. If you have not tried a Pat's Chili Dog, don't even say you're a Tucsonan, because you're not in the Tucsonan class if you haven't had a Pat's Chili Dog, because these are the world's best chili dogs. Good fries, good burgers, anything at Pat's is just top notch. And we thank them not only for sponsoring the Tucson Fierce, but also sponsoring 520 Sports Talk. So we're really happy about that. Simply Noted, mixing modern marketing techniques with an old school personal touch. Expand your business footprint by going to simplynoted.com. It's owned by ex-football star Ricky Elmore, who played at the U of A. Arizona Motor Vehicle Express, 6741 North Thornydale, just up the road from here, north of the Costco. This place is great. I mean, I don't know anybody that wants to go to the DMV and spend 2 or 3 hours getting tags, getting a driver's license, or whatever you have to get.
Unless they have cake.
Yeah. Anything
cake.
that the DMV can do, Arizona Motor Vehicle Express can do. They're going to get you in and out in 10 minutes. I've gotten my driver's license there. I've gotten my car tags there. I think the most I've ever spent was 20 minutes there. It's a great place. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 3. Definitely check them out. And also, our lead sponsor, Frog and Firkin.
I thought you were going to forget them.
No,
I was a little
I can't
worried
forget
there.
Frog and Firkin. Garrett and Jody Raceman, we love you. Frog and Firkin is the best place, I swear, to go eat. It's right in the middle of University Main Gate Square. They got voted by the Arizona Daily Star as the best pizza in town, the best family dining, and the best outdoor dining. So definitely check out Frog and Firkin. There's something always going on at the Frog, whether it's our show, there's karaoke with Lucas Gonzalez. And on Wednesday night, they have live music occasionally. But the best thing of all is they have sports day and night, 7 days a week. Definitely check them out.
Well, Bill, I want to mention, it looks like we have the real athletes here. I don't know about that group beforehand, except for you.
Did we save the best for last?
Yep.
I didn't hear you. Did we save the best for last?
The real athletes are sitting at the table right now.
All right.
So we're gonna start right here, young lady. Okay. So the first question for all of you, you're gonna give us your name, what school you go to, and what position you play in softball. Is that too many? Is that too many questions?
No.
All right, go for it.
My name is Melonia. I go to Accelerating Learning Lab. And what was the other question?
What position in softball do you play?
I play catcher.
All right. And Accelerating Learning Lab has a beast of a football team.
Yes. They're I think their first game is against Notre Dame this year.
That's right.
Yeah.
My name is Flojo. I go to Ross Scrooge, and I play all of them except for catcher.
All right. Terrific.
She looks really familiar. Where have I seen you before?
My name is Savannah, and my nicknames are Big Cat and Smalls. And my position that I play is all of them.
Okay, great.
Wait a second. Did you say your nicknames are Big Cat and Smalls?
Yeah, because in 8U, I was a catcher, And you know how like fat cats can't move sometimes?
Okay.
That's why they called me that. I didn't move.
This is why I do this show. That's a great answer.
My name's Ziana. I play second and short, and I go to Robbins KA.
All right.
My name's Liliani Rojas, and I go to Esperanza, and I play pitcher, first and third.
Remember, outside voices.
My name is Mia. I go to Lehman Academy of Excellence on Marana, and I do catcher and second base.
All right. Lehman Academy's not too far from here.
Yes.
My name is Liliana. My nickname's Lily, and I go to Gladden Farms, and I play outfield and third base.
You look really familiar too. I don't know where it's from.
That's right.
But I feel
don't know.
I feel like a couple of you have been on this show before.
I've never been on this show.
No?
Okay, so let me ask you this. What's the neatest thing about being a softball player?
The neatest thing that I do,
Having fun?
yes.
There you go.
Yes, definitely having fun.
Okay.
It's having fun and just like playing with your friends. Don't worry about if you win or lose.
Just as long as you learn the game. Okay?
I think what's fun is that I'm with my cousin and my friend and Z because she goes to my school.
That's always fun.
I think that
Outside voice.
it's about getting better and having a great time.
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer.
I think it's about having fun.
Okay?
I think it's about having fun and getting to know more people.
Okay.
I think it's having fun and getting better at what you're doing.
Good answer.
So I have a question that we didn't ask the last group. So you two are very special because you get to answer this one. Are your coaches teaching you, because I know in softball, I mean there's probably more than two, but there's really two basic types of hitting in softball. There's hitting for power and hitting for contact. So there's like a slapper, and then there's hitting for power. Are your coaches teaching you how to do both types of hitting? Yeah?
Only if
Yeah?
you're left-handed can you slap.
Right.
I learned how to slap in 8U, and I know how to do the contact. Yeah.
I learned how to slide in Little League.
No.
That's all right.
It's okay.
That's all
It's
right.
okay. The question's
Good
still
answer.
good. Keep going.
Good answer.
Well, they only taught me contact because I'm a righty.
Because you're what?
Because you're a righty?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm new to the team and I really haven't.
Okay.
I've known how to slap for a while, so I don't know.
Okay.
I only do contact because I'm a righty.
Okay. So how many lefties do we have here? You want to know a fun fact? Today is National Left-Handers Day. Did you guys know that? I
If
saw
you're
that on the
left-handed,
internet.
do you have special scissors?
Wait, no, I'm a righty.
Oh,
You're righty. You're righty.
But you want to be a lefty, right?
Yeah.
No, never.
Never.
No. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with lefties.
Okay. Well, I know we only have like 9 more minutes, so I want to get to some of the good questions here. So we didn't ask the other girls about this too. So, and I'm just thinking about all these questions late. What's your favorite subject in school? Because you have to work. You have to work out your brain as much as you work out your muscles. So, what's your favorite subject in school? And don't say PE.
I do not like PE.
Okay, good. We don't have to worry about it then. All right. What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is math and reading.
Math and
All
reading.
right,
Good.
good deal.
Very good.
My favorite subject is language arts.
Okay. I think they call that English in our days.
Now it's English language arts. They combine all of it together now.
My favorite subject is all of them.
Is all of them?
You get straight
except
A's?
for PE?
That a girl.
Except for PE? My favorite subject is math.
Math?
Okay.
My favorite subject is math and ELA.
Okay.
My favorite subject is history.
History.
Nice.
Nice.
My favorite subject is reading, math, and science.
Reading, math, and science. That's a lot. That's really good, though. Okay.
So let me ask you another question. What's the subject that this summer your mom and dad sat you down and like, you got to get your grade up a little bit in this subject? We don't want to say it's your worst subject because we don't go that way, but what subject do you maybe need a little bit of help in?
I need help in a lot of homework.
Well, yeah. It's so true. There's a lot of homework.
Classic answer.
But you have to do it, you know? It's just like practice. You practice on the softball field, and you practice at home for the classroom.
I mean, you have no choice to do it. You have to do it at least and try.
That's that a girl.
Yeah. That's what I tell my kids. They don't want to listen, but they. But
math
you know.
and reading.
Math and reading need a little help in. Okay.
A little bit in reading, but and basically visual arts.
Okay.
Probably science, doing like projects.
Science. Okay.
Math.
Okay.
Probably a little bit of writing, not a whole lot.
Okay.
A little bit of writing and a little bit of math.
Okay, so the reason Sean asked the question and I asked the question is, you guys are teammates on the field, right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what school you go to. When you're on that field, you're a teammate. There's no reason you can't be a teammate off the field. If you're good in math, help your teammate that maybe needs some help in math. If you're good in language arts, help the teammate that needs help in language arts. You see where I'm going with that? So your teammates on the field, we want you to be teammates off the field. Everybody's got a phone. Everybody can get a hold of each other, okay? So if you have a math question, call somebody that's good in math. If you have an English question, call somebody that's good in language arts.
Okay. All right. So here I have one more. Like sports question, and then I have, we'll have our fun questions. What have the coaches taught you? What's the most important lesson the coaches have taught you that's not about softball?
Well, I honestly, I have no idea.
That's okay. That's okay. If you don't remember,
I'm
that's
10.
fine.
I have no idea.
Get good grades.
That's a good one.
Because if you don't, then you might not be able to play.
So
there
true.
You go. That's
so
a
true.
great point.
Getting along with each other because we've been having some problems.
Okay. All right. That's good.
All of us.
Yeah.
You're the team spokesman, right?
Yeah.
Probably focusing more in class.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Having good grades.
Yeah.
Well, you want to have good grades to play.
Probably responsibility.
That's a great answer.
Good.
Having water breaks as a team.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good.
All right. I know we only have a couple minutes left. Are we going to the fun questions yet, or do you have
Let
one
me just
more?
make a comment on that last thing. It's very, very important. There's three sets of people that you really need to listen to as a child, okay? First and foremost is your parents, okay? Your coaches and your teachers at school, okay? Because your coaches and your teachers at school are your parents away from home, okay? They only want what's best for you, all right? They want you to grow up to be successful women. They want you to be able to play the game that you love, which is softball. And what we want here at 520 Sports Talk is we want you to be able to play college softball but get a scholarship so you don't have to pay for school, so you can get free school and free softball. Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, it would.
All right. So I know you guys are young, but I want to ask you this question because I just want to see what kind of answers we get. If you could go to any college and play softball, where would you like to go?
I would like to go to... I don't know yet.
U of A?
You have plenty of time to think about it.
Well, yes, definitely U of A.
There you go. Good
All
answer.
right.
Good answer.
UCLA.
UCLA, all right.
Harvard.
Harvard.
Harvard,
Harvard's
nice.
got a good softball team. I watched them play this last April.
U of A.
U of A, okay.
U of A or UCLA?
Okay, two of the best programs.
UCLA.
UCLA, all right.
U of A.
Okay,
U of A.
good deal.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing we have more Wildcats than anything else. I was getting a little upset for just a second here. Okay. So it's time for the fun questions. We got a couple of those. I know, right? It's very exciting. Okay.
Oh, the serious questions are over, thank
I know,
God.
I know. Okay. All right. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mine would be salad.
Salad. I did not
I
see that
didn't
coming.
see that coming
Didn't
at
see that
all.
coming. Not at all.
Mine will be taco.
Tacos, and it is Tuesday. So it makes a lot of sense.
All right, good answer.
Takis.
Takis? Okay.
Takis.
All right.
It's good.
Pizza.
Pizza.
All right.
I was waiting for that one.
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. All right.
Anything that's healthy.
Anything
Okay.
that's healthy.
Okay.
Sushi.
So salad it is.
Sushi.
All
I
right.
like it right here.
Sushi. All right.
Sushi's
All right.
good.
I don't like
Your fun question.
Good.
Okay.
You need to try it.
This isn't really a funny question, but I just want to get your answers, okay? Okay. What's the neatest thing about being a kid, and what's the hardest thing about being a kid?
The best thing about being the kid is that at least you get a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the hardest thing about being a kid?
The hardest thing about being a kid is when you kind of have to do work.
Chores and stuff?
Chores and
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
I don't know.
We'll come back to
It's
you.
okay.
Think about it.
The best thing about being a kid is I get to live with my parents. And the worst thing,
For free.
yeah.
And the worst thing is that you have to live with your parents?
The worst thing about being a child is going to school.
Okay. All right.
Yep, I hear you. It's all right.
So, best thing about being a kid is, living with your parents for free. And then the worst thing about being a kid is that you have to go to a lot of classes.
Yeah.
Like 7 or 8 of them.
Okay. Good answer.
The best thing about being a kid for me is I don't have to pay any bills or taxes.
That's a great answer. That is a great
It's
answer.
a very mature answer. Very mature
You're only
answer.
10, right? That's a great answer.
And the worst thing is about doing homework.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have one for the best, but I do have one for the worst.
Okay.
The worst is that my older sibling is annoying.
Older siblings.
Older siblings. That's a good
All our
answer.
siblings are annoying.
Yeah, I am the older brother. I don't have any older. I don't have any
That's a
older
great
siblings.
answer.
So
Even babies annoying because they cry.
Yeah, I know.
And then they wake you up in the middle of the night.
yeah.
And they might wake you up at night and you don't know.
The best part for me is living my childhood.
That's
Yeah.
a good answer.
And then the worst part is probably growing pains.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's true.
The best thing about being a kid that sometimes your parents get to do what you don't want to do, and being the worst is I have to do a lot of chores, especially
Okay.
I have to take care of 21 pets.
21
21
pets.
pets.
What do you?
And-
Are you on to live on a farm or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have to clean the horse's poop, and
Yeah,
sometimes
that's always
feed
fun.
them.
You know what? When you invited me to co-host the show, I did not expect horse's poop to come up. I got to tell you.
I didn't.
I got to tell you. All right. Well, right now it's the end of the show, and we told the other group because these two know they got a lot of screen time today. So you can look right here.
ESPN's coming up next for you guys.
into
all right?
that dot right there. Okay. And say hello to whoever you think will be watching at home.
It doesn't matter if they live here or anywhere else.
So just look right over there and say hi to whoever you want to.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay. This is the mic drop moment right here.
love
You
it.
just
I
you
love
can't
it.
you can't top it.
Hi,
you know?
brother.
Your brother, okay.
Hi, Layla.
All right.
Hi, mom and dad and everybody else in my family.
Okay.
My Tia Crystal.
That's a good one.
Hi, people.
Hi, people.
Hey, family in El Paso and Natalie.
All right. Did you tell your family in El Paso that you were going to be on? You did.
You have more?
You can when you get home. You can tell
Go
them
ahead.
because they can watch you now on the page.
Hi, Boomer and Crystal.
Boomer and Crystal, all right.
Hi, Chloe and Princess, and hi, Gigi and Lorenzo. And though you are annoying too.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. Good luck
Thank
on
you
your
very
upcoming
much.
stuff and your fundraisers and your season. I hope you learn a lot from your coaches
Thank you.
and that you pay attention to all your coaches.
Thank you, sweetie.
And your parents and all that.
Now shake my hand.
She
There
just
you
wants to hand you the microphone. She's like, I'm
Two
done with
mics
this.
here.
Forget this noise. She's like,
That's
I'm good.
right. I'm out.
Well, I'm going to leave it up to Bill to sign off, but thank you so much for taking the time to watch.
Also, just a program note, Thursday up in Chandler, 602 Sports Talk. We struck gold when this team agreed to be our guest. This is the number 49th ranked team in the entire nation, the number 1 ranked team in the state of Arizona, the Chandler Wolves. Just to tell you how good they are, they've got a half a dozen sophomores that have Division I offers already. They've got a dozen or so more kids in their senior class that are going to go to college and play football. 3 will be going to the Big Ten. 3 will be going to the Pac-12. So this team is loaded. So if you want to watch a good show with just beasts on the field, football players, definitely check us out Thursday. That will be on the 602 Sports Talk page on Facebook. So definitely check it out. Even the people down here in the Tucson area, it's going to be a great show. So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be at the Copper Still Moonshine Grill. It's on Chandler Boulevard. If you want to take a trip up from Tucson or Marana, it's just off the 10 freeway. You take Chandler Boulevard exit, you get to the ramp, you turn right, and it's right there. You can see the freeway from it. It's right next to the Denny's. So we're looking forward to that. Also during the week, this week, I will be going to different high schools to continue our high school coverage of what's going to come up on the 2019 season. Remember, 520 Sports Talk will have a spotlight game of the week where we'll feature 2 teams. David and Adams and I will be going to the different high schools, talking to the coaches, talking to the players, getting kind of amped up for the game on Friday. On Friday night, we involve the band, the cheerleaders, obviously the game. Pearson Sturdivant will be on Twitter giving you game highlights. David Adams and I will be doing pregame, halftime, and postgame show. That'll be the Frog and Firkin pregame show, the Jim Miller State Farm halftime show, and for those sponsors out there, we do have an opening for naming rights on our postgame show where we actually talk to the winning coach and we pick a player of the game, which Mo, the mortgage lady, will actually do the certificate for them. So thank you guys all for watching. Fierce Nation, thank you very much. You guys came out strong. Good support. We appreciate you guys. Anything we can do to help you guys get your name out there. Girls, you guys were fantastic. 10U, 12U. You guys brought it, and we really, really appreciate you have it. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, parents.
Thank you, fans, for today.
All right. That says it all. All right.
Sign off after that.
Yeah,
Just drop the
exactly.
mic,
That's a
dude.
mic drop moment. Okay, so thanks a lot again for watching. We'll see you Thursday night in Chandler, 602 Sports Talk, 520 Sports Talk, Southern Arizona Sports with a twist, and it's a wrap.